After this 12-day war, where is China? Where is Russia in defense of Iran? It seems like they've backed away from their ally. As Israel and then the United States battered Iran this month, the reaction from China and Russia was surprisingly muted. For years, shared antagonism towards the US has been pushing China, Russia, and Iran together. They are currently attending the SCO conference, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, made up by 9 members, most notably Russia, Iran, China, India, and Pakistan. Now, what does that mean for China, Russia, and Iranian relations? Well, all three benefit from embarrassing the West in Ukraine and the Middle East and widening the gaps between Washington and Europe. So after Israel's first strike on June 13th, China, the strongest partner in the anti-America triad, could have been expected to rush short-range missiles and other air defense equipment to Iran. Surely Beijing would want to use its growing diplomatic muscle to isolate Israel and the US. Now, after denouncing Israel's first strike as brazen and a violation of Iran's sovereignty, Beijing proceeded cautiously, emphasizing the need for diplomacy instead of further assigning blame. Despite US sanctions, President Trump has allowed China to continue buying Iranian oil. That accounts for about 20% of China's imports, and 50% of China's oil actually flows through the Strait of Hormuz. While China condemned the US and Israeli strikes, its passive stance may undermine its credibility as a leading global power. Now, what is notable is Xi Jinping, president of China, will skip the upcoming BRICS summit on July 6th and 7th in Brazil, a move that could weaken China's diplomatic momentum within the bloc. As far as geopolitical distraction theory, some speculate that the conflict in the Middle East could distract the US from its Indo-Pacific strategy, therefore shifting the Trump administration's focus from Taiwan or the South China Sea. However, the Trump administration countered that and said that their focus will remain in the Indo-Pacific area should China invade Taiwan. So that brings us back to the question, where does China stand in on this? Do they really care about Iran? It seems like Iranians are under the impression that they actually do have a staunch ally behind them, including Russia. But I didn't see any missiles fired, and I didn't see any ammunition provided. And what's at constant debate here is when will the timeline of the United States end and a new superpower emerge? And this is at the center of it. Will it be China? Does the United States have another 300 or even 1,000 years in it? And are these organizations like the SCO and BRICS actual powerhouses and sustainable for the future? Let me know your thoughts.